Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Andrea and this is Beyond the Pink Door. So it's Monday morning. I am really tired. It is 8:30, so it's not very early. I'm up almost 2 hours. I didn't sleep very well last night. Sometimes I just don't sleep very well after doing the YouTube live. And last night we had a bit of a blip where I had to reconnect twice, and that just sort of threw me off kilter a little bit. And then we ended up with a few trolls. We ended up with a few people like writing into the comments, which is really annoying because when we set up our Sunday live, when we schedule it every week, I have a little kitten. I think you can hear the scratching. I'm going to have to leave kitten in because that scratching will just keep up until she's let in. There you go. Where's your sister? Aha, here she is. Okay, so the two staff members are awake and up. When we schedule our lives, we set it in such a way that only people who subscribe to the channel can actually comment on it. So then when we have to like restart the live twice, like last night, I've no idea why, like the internet box is literally there. I don't know. Then it's set up like normal so anybody can come in. So I think on YouTube, you can go onto YouTube and you can just see whoever is live streaming, and like there are people out there who have so little going on in their little tiny lives that they just join in the live and start writing into the comments. And you know, it's so distracting and it's so annoying. And then Karis has to keep timing them out, and eventually they just kind of go, we'll go and annoy somebody else instead. So yeah, we had a bit of that going on last night. This is the aftermath of fabrics. I always fold up the viscoses and anything that creases, but yesterday evening I just left all the jerseys, so I'll just basically fold them up and then put them into some empty shelves. I've loads of orders to cut this morning, thanks very much. I know that some of the fabrics are gone out of stock already, so thinking just about see. I think that is the cotton, like animal in sand, that's gone. I thought it would be, it's really, really nice. And the viscose in the same colour is gone, so I didn't even get some of that for myself. But I've been on already and I've reordered it, so hopefully it'll come in this week's order. Today, what I'm going to do today is I have help from Karis today, because I always bring her back to college on a Monday evening, basically because she helps me with the live, obviously, as you all know, and then she just does college from home, so she's just online on a Monday. Coffee, second one today. Helpers. So I have brought in a cup of tea to Karis, and hopefully she's shaking a leg and she'll come out and help me soon. So we will check in with you later. I'm going to finish my coffee. I'm going to tidy up all these rolls and get on with the day. Good morning. So it's Tuesday and I've just had another delivery. Oh, I want to get my phone stand. This is the stand I use on the live Sundays and it's great. So the lorry is still outside and I've just had another pallet and I'm so excited. This is it. So the guy has just wheeled it down from the gate, and God love him, he was wheeling it, pushing it down the gate. I was watching him, and the next thing it sort of took off and he had to run in front of him. I was worried, I will admit. So this is how this pallet comes. So that's the box there. This has been travelling a week. I actually thought I'd never get it. I rang about it yesterday because I was waiting in all day yesterday for it. I was actually really annoyed because Karis was at home yesterday and she was helping me, as I said in the morning. And once she started lectures, then I said to her, do you know what, you do your lectures. Once the pallet arrives, I'll go into town and I'll buy you food for the week for the students. She had written her list, and I'll go to the post office. By 4:30, there would be no delivery. And I was annoyed, so I rang the company and they said that the driver had taken the day off because he was sick. Well, you can imagine the sympathy I expressed for the driver. So yeah, they said they would get it out to me first thing this morning. So I've already been into the post office. So I feel like I've just gone in and I've done what I was going to do yesterday. That's actually 2 bags of bark that we have to put on that bed yet. And actually under all of that bed there is all cardboard from the bolts of fabrics. I'm drowning under a sea of cardboard at the moment, but I've just literally, you know the way everything happens together, I've just literally come off the phone with a recycling company who deal with businesses, and they just basically give you a big massive bin to fill with cardboard, and then once a month they come and collect it. So like under this now is a load of cardboard. They will take plastic as well, so like I have a big pile of, excuse the mess, Keris has been clearing out a wardrobe. We've got a big box of clothes there for the charity and the thrift shop. Like delivery came last week wrapped in this plastic, and it's like really heavy duty shrunken plastic, but like that's going to take up half of my domestic bin. So I mean, let's not talk about the hair. So I was here thinking to myself, I got off the phone with the girl who told me that they could supply me with a bin. Actually, I can't remember what size she told me, but she told me it was big anyway, because the delivery guy was coming. You know when everything happens at once? I was on the phone to her, she was talking. He was coming down. He was being pushed down the drive by the pallet. And he was also going to the back of the house. I mean, come on. So I got off the phone with her and I was actually really excited. Number one, I was excited about the pallet eventually arriving. And number two, I was really so excited that I think I've solved the cardboard problem, because I said to the girl, very soon you're going to see me on one of those hoarder problems or programs where I'm going to be in here climbing out of cardboard and cardboard bolts. It's going to be ridiculous. I've just noticed that the courier guy has just gone over to my brother's. So he's delivering over there as well. So my brother has a forklift, so he's unloading his with the forklift, so the poor man doesn't have to try and push this down, doesn't have to push that down the yard. Yeah, I mean, they must love coming to places like this, mustn't they? You know, especially me with the odd drive with the lovely bend in it. Yeah, he doesn't even attempt to drive down from the gate. I don't blame him really, to be honest. I mean, his truck is smaller than the other guys, but I think the other guy actually sees it as a bit of a challenge. So, I think they need to get bigger boxes. Ooh. So we've got Ponte, we've got denim, we have a rather large end figure on the invoice, and we've got 121 rolls. It says 601 meters, 177 kilos. Ooh. That's a bit of fabric. We seem to have a lot of black ponte. And these are boxes of goodies for the advent calendars. coloured cord. And now we're into the box. So it's a big box. Ooh. Okay. Right, so we've got, oh, a twill. Very interesting. Oh, this is nice. This is a knitted fabric. I wasn't actually quite sure what this was going to be because I haven't got it before, but oh, that's nice. Nice. Oh, this is interesting. I sometimes buy blind, really. I've no idea what I'm getting. This is a stretchy jacquard fabric. Interesting. It's empty. I thought I was going to fall in for a finish. It was like, you know, when you want something from the freezer, from the depths of the freezer in the supermarket, and it's down at the bottom, and you're only 5 foot tall, and you have to sort of dangle in. Yeah, it was like that. Actually, that brings me back to a funny story. When I was in college, at Karis's age, I had problems with my hearing, and the doctors couldn't figure out what it was. My hearing would just like go all sort of fuzzy. I'd be able to hear like the lecturer from a distance, but I wouldn't be able to hear somebody up close. And this went on for months, so I was a very unsociable student because I couldn't hear people. I used to have to say, sorry, what? It was really bad. I had my ears syringed, I had every sort of test done. I was on what do you call them? Decongestants. I was on decongestants. I was actually on a decongestant for so many years. My mother used to give it to me going to bed that when the doctor eventually took me off it, I couldn't sleep without it. I was addicted to the decongestant. But anyway, going back to the story, yeah, I was in college, lost my hearing. And one day I was shopping with my mother, you know, for the college food. And we're in the supermarket. She wanted something from the bottom of the freezer. I dangled in to get it. And obviously, dangling upside down into the freezer and the atmospheric pressure of the freezer, my ear popped and I could hear, and I got out of the freezer and I was going, oh, everything's so loud, because I had basically had like muffled hearing for about a year. So yeah, it was a proud moment. Yeah, I had headaches then for ages after because I was trying to get used to the normal daily noises and everything. So yeah, thankfully for dangling into a freezer, I got my hearing back. It was great. I was like a different student the following year. Everybody thought there was like, oh, Andrea's new. She actually talks to us, she listens to us, and she actually answers us. It's amazing. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, that's another cardboard box that I have to get rid of now. So I'm going to flatten that up while it's nice and dry, and thankfully it hasn't rained. And I am going to find somewhere to store that until the nice lady from the recycling place sends me out a massive bin that I'm going to fill. So I'll go today, and it's not even 11 o'clock. And I've only had 2 cups of coffee today because I actually slept really well last night because, well, simply I was so exhausted. Oh, yesterday was hard. Yesterday was hard, and then I took it out on the courier people in the evening because I was so tired. But anyway, yeah, we've had a delivery. We have the sparkly cuffing. I thought I was never going to see this stuff. And the thing is, I order from this company at least once a month, and I ordered all of this on the 12th of January, so I'm ready to do my next order, and this one hasn't even come in. And I have a shopping cart full. And I just thought yesterday, no, I can't check out because I kind of know what's in this delivery, but I'm not quite sure. And then there's a few new things, and maybe if I like them, I might want to restock them. So I'm going to get on with the day now. I still have all the normal everyday stuff to do now. I have to do all the packing, wrapping, getting ready for DPD. I think DPD and UPS are both coming to me tomorrow with drop-offs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule my collections for tomorrow as well. Because yeah, we're so remote here that it's not fair. This is the kind of Egypt I am, like, it's not fair to get the drivers to come out here 2 days in a row. And anyway, if I schedule them for tomorrow, then I have today, not that I won't be under pressure to get stuff out, but that has really eaten into my morning. And my DPD guy who collects is usually here between 1 and 2. Although he did tell me yesterday that all their runs are being changed now, so anybody could arrive here. And that means the driver could arrive at any time. So I do know that I'm getting a delivery tomorrow, so I may as well schedule all my collections. I try to do that. It just makes life that little bit easier, where I'm not sitting here watching the gate. Is that him watching the gate? Does my head in. So yeah, loads of stuff has happened this morning. I'm going to get out my cardboard, and then I'm going to go and have a look and see what fabric arrived in that box, because even though I've picked them all out, I recognise some of them, but there's a load of new stuff. And then I've got 3 big boxes here of stuff for advent calendars that I'm dying to open. Woohoo! Good morning. It is Wednesday. I was kind of hoping I might be able to put this up on the desk, but anyway, so yeah, it is Wednesday. I am doing deliveries at the minute. That's why I'm talking kind of stilted, because I'm putting them into the computer portal for UPS. I'm just doing my last one, which is going to France. And yeah, I should really have done this first, but oh, so for the last few days I haven't told you what I'm wearing. So on Monday, when I was really tired, I was wearing a Nina Lee South Bank sweater dress that's actually shrank, and it's far too short to wear with tights now, but I still love it. It shrank in the dryer. It went into the dryer, so I don't generally put any of my handmade stuff into the dryer. I put it into the washing machine, obviously, at the lowest wash. Everything I washed before used to go in on 40 degrees, but Jason has me now reconditioned to wash at 30. So everything goes in for 30. And then I have a timber drying rack in my boiler house. And at the moment, the boiler is on nearly all the time, so that's a really lovely warm place to go. And I hang up my clothes there. But yeah, this one managed to sneak into the dryer. I don't know how that happened. And so yeah, it shrank up, but I still love it, so I wear it. Yesterday then, I was wearing a mishmash between the 2 toaster sweater patterns. So I always make version A, which has the high neck and the band. But I really fancied the funnel neck, because I like the funnel neck on this one. So I thought, well, I'll do a little mishmash between the 2. So it was version 2 neck, version 2 sleeve, and then version A with the band on the bottom, because I didn't really fancy that kind of floppy look. So yeah, I made that one. That was really toasty yesterday. Yeah, on Monday I didn't really care what I had on because I was just so tired. And today then I'm wearing, this is a Patty Do Stella top. So I've made loads of these. I can make this out of just, I think I could squeeze it out of a metre, or if it's like a generous metre. So I totally forgotten about it until I got this fabric back in. I thought, oh, I love wearing this top. I actually think the colour suits me. Oh, we have staff member Wanda, who has just been having a little wash, sitting on the windowsill. And she loves sitting there because she often sees a little bird. And then I hear the little I hear the little noise she makes. That was a very bad impression of poor one to do her little bird sounds, but they're really funny when they see the birds. They just want to go out and catch the birds. So yeah, I've got all my UPS ones done. I'm in the middle of doing my DPD ones, so I have them there. I'm weighing them and I'm writing the commodity codes on the dockets. So what I do is I split them into piles of different sizes and I wrap about 6, get them ready, and then I put them through the DPD portal, which always reminds me of Star Trek. But yeah, I log into the DPD portal, I put in the weight, the commodity codes, break them all down into bits, and I do kind of 6 at a time, so it kind of breaks it up for me. It was just brilliant on Monday because Keris did it. It was just great. So I was wrapping, packing, writing out all the commodity codes, and she was putting it all in here, so it was great. Yeah, so I don't mind doing it. It's just that I have to keep swapping glasses. So I have like the most annoying I have the most annoying eyesight in that I need like my walking around glasses, or these are my like reading glasses. I normally call them my sewing glasses. So I have to keep swapping my glasses. So yeah, there's the other one there. So as soon as I get up to walk around, I'll either do the whole thing of sticking them on the end of my nose and looking over them because I'm long-sighted, or I'll put those ones on. I kind of got used to it now. Yeah, I've got all my UPS done. They're at the door ready, which is great. And I'm getting a DPD parcel today, I think. It's for me. I'm waiting for, normally they will send me an email to say, you know, James is delivering your DPD parcel today and it will be here between whatever time and whatever time, which is great. But I haven't had that yet. But I have checked into the tracking and it is saying that I'm getting it today. So it's just saying your parcel is on a van and due for delivery. Yeah, it's on a van since 8 o'clock this morning. So this probably means that the normal driver, James, is not bringing it. It could be some random driver who obviously doesn't have like a timetable today and he's just going to arrive at the gate whenever he does. So I just thought this is the best way to do these today, is to keep kind of stacking them up, putting them through, and then whatever's ready to go will go with whatever driver turns up today. So yeah, I'm used to James arriving here between 1 and 2, so I kind of pace myself. But yeah, so I'm not going to keep waffling on here now because that could, you know, add an extra couple of parcels to the delivery. Well, so once I've all my DPDs done, I'll be back for a chat again. So it has turned out to be a really lovely day. We've had the most beautiful blue sky. I did have like notions earlier on that if I managed to get what I wanted done, that I would bring the dogs for a walk. But unfortunately, when DPD came earlier on to drop off my delivery, the driver said that he wasn't actually doing the pickups today. So here's me trying to be good to the environment and keep down the carbon footprint and not order a DPD collection when there wasn't a DPD drop-off, and he wasn't even picking up the stuff. So I'm still here now watching the gate waiting, which drives me mental, but anyway. And I'm also doing, you know that job, if anybody asked you what was the one job that you don't like, I don't even mind filing accounts or doing, well, I won't say I don't mind it. I don't mind it as much as this job. This is the job that I put off. And I put off because I hate it so much. But I am getting remnants ready to list onto the website. So obviously when it comes to the end of a roll, I leave them on the cardboard roll and I stack them up until I feel there's a nice bunch to put them on the website, because there's nothing better than hopping onto the website and seeing a load of new remnants. And yeah, I love remnants myself, and I have to be very careful that I don't want all of these remnants for myself. So I do look at things and go, yeah, I'll keep that one for myself, and you know, I'll make something out of it. I'll give them something. So I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to not look at them and want them all. But what I have to do is I have to obviously measure them all. I also have to weigh them because the shipping for everything on the website is done by weight. So I weigh them measure them, and then what I do is I roll them onto one of these cardboard bolts, and I have just found over time that this is the easiest way to like store them and then find them when they get sold. So I do find that when I do the uploading of the remnants that they get snapped up very fast, because a lot of them are decent sized. So like this piece here is 1.5 meters, so that's a nice bit. Some of them end up being remnants because there might be 2 pieces rolled on the one bolt, and there's like an odd piece in the middle, so I just put it in, stick it for a remnant. Some of them, like this, can just be the end of a roll. So this looks like a really short piece, but it's a really nice pattern. So I know somebody's going to look at that and go, oh, that'll make lovely knickers. So, and I know that because I'm looking at it thinking, I might hold on to that for myself and make knickers. But no, I'm not going to. I was also thinking today that I would start taking photographs of some of the new fabrics that arrived in yesterday, but the sun is shining here on the table and the lighting is not good. So I'm going to plan to do that pretty early tomorrow morning. Well, I have all of the remnants done. There's a big pile of them. I've actually added some to the website. Those. Doesn't look like a very big pile, but it took me ages to put them on. So I have Zoom now shortly with the ladies at 7. So I really look forward to this. And so I just decided that I will leave all of the remnants there. While we're talking, I'll add them to the website. And then when they're all on, I'm going to feel very accomplished because DPD didn't come today to collect the parcels, which is really frustrating. But anyway, what can you do? So the kittens have been fed and now there's a bit of squeaking going on. So I'm going to let them out and they will join us. So it is Thursday morning. I think I'm going to turn the phone this way because then I'm more looking at the camera, I think. Not quite sure. I've been doing a little bit of editing of this vlog, and I'm just on Monday and I'm looking at myself and I look really tired. In fact, I think when I started the vlog I hadn't actually even spoken, so it was like, good morning. Sorry about that. Don't have great lighting here. I might move back here because I think the lighting is just a little bit more flattering. Oh, we are so vain. So today I am wearing my Atelier Jupe Frida blouse. Actually, I don't know if that's very, I nearly look grey there. Oh, but anyway, yeah, Frida blouse this morning. It's an absolutely glorious day out there today, and I will admit it's killing me to be in here. I have to show you the lovely sky. Look at that. It's like being in the Med. Only that it's freezing. It is like Baltic out there. You got the paving slabs and everything. It's all so manky out there at the moment. Winter just makes paving slabs and gardens and everything just, oh, look at that. I mean, isn't that just glorious? Oh, got to be out there today. So if DPD actually turn up today, this seems to be the DPD saga vlog. If DPD actually turn up today, I may get a walk outside, which, you know, I would love. I haven't left the house since Tuesday. It is Thursday. But I feel very accomplished because all the blooming remnants are up on the website. And yeah, I've got us 10 to 10 already. Yeah, I've done quite a bit already this morning. So the plan this morning is to cut some orders that came in yesterday. I have some printing to do. I'm also going to take photographs of some of the new fabrics. I'm hoping I can do that this morning. Yeah, I'll have to cut orders fairly quickly this morning, because yeah, we'll have sun coming in and that will just make photographing almost impossible. So today I have a Zoom meeting at 2:30 with website designers. So I'm doing a trial of a new website at the moment, so it's all kind of exciting and kind of nerve-wracking at the same time. So I built my own website on what's called a Shopify platform. So you basically buy a template put in all the pretty stuff, you do all the writing, and you end up with a website, and then you pay a subscription every month for that website. But you are kind of pigeonholed into, it's not giving me everything that I want at the moment. So what I'd really, really, really love is, and I've been working on this for ages, and I figured out I can't do it on the website. So I'm trying this, and if this doesn't work, then things are just staying as they are. So what I love is when you go to buy my fabric, I would love that if you want 1.5 meters, that there will be a box with a decimal point, and you can put in 1.5. So at the moment, kids are having great fun. At the moment, the website is set up, of course, that you buy per the half meter, and that's just the way that I have it set up. It's the only way I can set it up. I could set it up so that you could buy per quarter meter, but honestly, my 4 times tables aren't that great. So if I got an order that said like 9, so if you wanted 2 1/4 meters, you could put 9 into the box, and you know, that would just mess with my head. So yeah, for the sake of me making an awful lot of mess ups, and for the sake of everybody trying to figure out, okay, if I want 3 meters, what do I put into the box? Okay, per half meter, that's easy. 6. You know, it's that easy. But if it's a quarter, if you want 3 meters, you have to put in 12. Yeah, see, messes up my head. So I'm hoping that these guys can do that for me. They've said they can, but I also have other features that I still want in the website that I get from the one I'm on at the moment, and they're not quite sure if they can do it. So it's like, what do you do, you know? So yeah, this is my 3rd meeting today. I spoke to a designer, a technical guy, and another guy last week, and they took loads of notes. They did a lot of nodding and a lot of umming and ahhing, and they've already said that they've got the first draft of it done. So they've the prettiness of it done. Now, the designer is going to kind of come up with a few ideas of logos and things for me, so that's kind of nice because I don't have a logo. But I'm not too bothered about the prettiness of it. I can make it pretty. The fabrics will make it pretty, but I'm really interested in the guts of it. Like, I really want to know that the guts of it are right before I say, yes, go ahead, or no, thanks very much, give me my deposit back. So yeah, I won't be flowered by all the prettiness today. I'm going to really go into the technicalities of it. I have a list. I'm a list writer, so at the moment I've got 2 lists going. I have a list for my accountant, who I'm meeting on Friday. Oh yeah. And I have a list for the website people, so I keep adding to this list because I keep thinking of different things I want in it. So I have loads of ideas for Beyond the Pink Door going, yeah, this year and the next year and whatever, and build it up to new things. And there's a few things that I can't add to the website at the moment. So yeah, hoping these guys can do it. The hair. Okay, flick the hair out of the way. So I just thought I'd up it a little bit today with a blouse for you guys, because it's been a sweatshirt after a sweatshirt after a sweatshirt this week. But I am cold. I will say I'm cold. It looks amazing out, but it's Baltic. So I've got a cardigan on. And I definitely need to make a nice black cardigan, even though this one is lovely. And I love the big popper fasteners. This is just something from TK Maxx. So okay, I've already waffled for 6 minutes, so there'll be a bit of editing in this. So I will talk to you again after my website chat. Well, I've had my meeting with the website designer. I didn't like it, not one bit. He asked for feedback. He said, what do you think of it? And I thought, well, it's my website, so you know what? I said, I don't like it. Oh, what don't you like? Any of it? Just didn't like any of it. Nothing. I expected to be excited, and I just thought, what I've done myself is more what I like. You know, I wasn't being personal. It didn't look like my website. They had a logo on it, which just didn't make any sense. It was daft looking. I didn't like the font, didn't like the colours. There was no pink. He kept calling my pink lavender. I thought, does it say beyond the lavender door? No, it's beyond the pink door. So no, I didn't like any of it. Oh, no, that's a lie. There was one bit in the middle where they had highlighted my YouTube lives, like an event thing, and actually that was really nice. And I said to him, oh, I like that. And I could feel his spirits rise because I felt so bad, but there was absolutely none of it I liked. Just none of it. Yeah, I wasn't excited. The bins arrived today and I was actually more excited about the 2 bins arriving. So that's bad, isn't it? Yeah. So they've gone back to square one. I've actually asked them to get somebody in like the IT department. Oh, the sun is going down a little bit now. I've asked them to get somebody in like the background part of the website to do a meeting with me so that I can see if it's user friendly. Because at the moment I'm kind of thinking, no, I'm going to ditch these people. I don't really like it. So, you know when you just don't get the feels? I wasn't getting the feels. So, yeah. So I've come out here with the 2 girls and a, what is this? Cafe latte. It's a skinny one, you know. And I'm going to have a little drink here, just a few minutes. It's boiling hot out here. It's really lovely. The sun is gorgeous. You know that kind of day where if I put my head there on that cushion, I'd be asleep. But I'm going to try not to do that. I've taken all my photos of the new products, which is great. All of that done. So I'm in the middle of like resizing them, compressing them, brightening some of them, darkening other ones, trying to get the colours as good as I possibly can. And I'm going to upload them shortly. So I'm going to sit back here now with the 2 girls. And they obviously haven't noticed I've got something in my hand or else they'd be up. Yeah. So I have Zoomy with the ladies this evening at 7. And after I've got my photos and stuff uploaded, I'm hoping I'm going to do a little bit of batch cutting. I just want to go up to my sewing room to batch cut because I've gone in there some evenings this week and I wanted to go sewing, but I've actually got nothing cut out that I'm excited about. So, and I didn't feel like cutting out. Do you know that kind of way? So I feel if I go up and cut out, I have a load of cotton jerseys in a pile that I want to cut out. I just want to cut out some new Lego tanks and some new Somersets or Gables. I'm not quite sure, but I just want to go up there and just go cut, have a big pile. And then when I do feel like doing a bit of sewing, I'll just go in and, you know, whip one up, you know, that kind of way. So yeah, probably won't see you again today. I will sign off and see you tomorrow. Good morning, and it's happy Friday. And I've just been outside taking photos of my new Frida blouse, which I made last Saturday and did a sew along. And I promise you, it is Baltic outside today. It's so cold. It's really frozen. But now that I'm dressed, Lola thinks that we're going for a walk, but we're not, Lola. I am going to visit my accountant this morning. So that's not why I'm dressed up. I'm actually going to take this off now and I'm going to put on a sweater dress because this was only on for the purpose of a couple of photographs. Because it's far too cold to wear this blouse today. I'm going to just pan you down and show you the very excited dogs. Lola, you're going to say hello. You're going to make an appearance. Very excited. Scraps, you want to say hello to everybody? Yeah. Okay. And here's Angel. Oh, excitement. I think they haven't seen me for days or all morning, but they've seen me going out to the car, so they initially, you know, they obviously think that we're going for a walk. But lads, you don't want to walk today. It is way too cold, isn't it, Scraps? You would be frozen. Okay. Yeah, so I am off to my accountant this morning, and then I am collecting Keris from college. She finishes a half day on a Friday, and cardboard for the bins, job for Keris. What we do then on a Friday is we normally go into Galway and we have a little bit of mother-daughter time, or sometimes we just kind of go, it's too cold, we'll go home. So it all depends on the humour, really. So, oh, I've got that light on today, and so that makes it really yellow in here. I have to get more lights in here, actually. So, oh, that's much better. Such a difference light makes, isn't it? So there are 2 fluorescent lights that I have up there. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, so basically on Fridays I work half day. So after I go to the accountant this morning, I will come home and I've got some parcelling there to do, and I'll drop them off in the post office on my way to collect carers. I take Friday afternoons off. I take Saturday off from this room here as well, and I usually try and catch up on a bit of cleaning, and sometimes I do some sewing like I did last week. I actually sewed this blouse. I did a little bit of sewing last night after Zoom. It was great. I actually sewed, I think, until 11 o'clock last night. I made Keris a jumper, so we'll see how that goes today. And then, yeah, so I'm back on it then on Sunday. So that is, yeah, that's a little synopsis of my week. I hope when I go to edit it together that's going to look watchable. But anyway, yeah, I've tried it. I've tried a whole vlog this week. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So if you've watched the whole thing, and I'm guessing it's going to be quite a long vlog, then thank you so much. Fair play to you. And yeah, so if you are one of the watchers who isn't subscribed, hit that subscribe button because that would be lovely. This week I realised that I'm watching loads of people's YouTubes and I'm not actually subscribed at all. So I felt really bad about that. So I have subscribed to lots of people's channels that I thought I was subscribed to. So YouTube anyway just pops people's channels up if you are regular watchers. So I thought I was subscribed all along, so I have to apologise. If you are a YouTuber and I've recently subscribed to you, I am so sorry, but I'm subscribed now. So yeah, it's very easy to do that. So yeah, thanks. I'm going to go before I start again. Bye!